Alrighty, hello everybody, and welcome to the first episode of Around the World in X-Plane. We are starting off at Santa Barbara Airport, which will be both our starting and end point, although we will not be back to this airport for quite a while. I would like to welcome you to my YouTube channel, since this is the first video, although there is a channel trailer up that you can check out for information about when I will be uploading and other things like that. But let's just get into this here. So, we are starting off at Santa Barbara and flying up north to Monterey Airport, up the coast of California. And yeah, let's just get into it here. So, here we go. Up in the cockpit here. Get our batteries on. Batteries on, oxygen's good, cabin air going to normal. Now, flight plan. We are... Oh, I need an unlock. There we go. We are at KSBA. And we are going to then go to Gaviota, GVO. And our next waypoint, SimBrief is telling me, will be Wiggle. W-I-G-G-L. Wiggle. And our last waypoint will be Monterey. K-M-R-Y. Alright, all these flights, just for your information, will be done offline, not on VATSIM. Just because... Well, I don't know. Just because that's the way I chose to do it. So, we can get our fuel going here. There's the menu. It's on this side. Ground. It's all good. Weight. Fuel, we are looking for 587 kilograms. Okay, and our takeoff weight is 27. That's 28. 26.9. That's good enough. Okay. Ground. Why don't we grab the GPU here? Start bat is coming on. Start up this left engine. Forgot about the chocks. That might cause an issue. Chocks coming off here now. Left engine. There we go. Coming alive. Seems a bit loud here. Sorry, let me turn that down. And also we can close the door. That'll make it a little quieter. Perfect. Okay. And then we'll get our left engine started up here. So we can grab our beacon lights on here and our nav lights. Right, autopilot. We're gonna just get this ready. We are... Oh, no, I don't want that. Okay. Gonna get nav mode ready. We're gonna go up, 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 up. Just do pitch mode. There we go, and we're going to set that to sky view. Set that one to sky view as well. Perfect. And we are going to squawk, I don't know, 2651. We'll just pick a random squawk. Okay. Yaw damper's on. Engines are going. That can come off now. Let's get rid of the GPU here. All that's looking good. So, let's get taxiing. Going to head out on runway 25. This plane needs quite a lot of thrust to taxi. So yeah, there we go. I don't know why. I don't know if it's an issue with this plane or if it's just a thing about this plane, is that, yeah, you need a lot of thrust to taxi it. You can see I'm at 52% N1 and holding 19 knots. Just strange. I guess it's because the engines are pretty small compared to the actual airplane. That's my only guess here. Let's throw out 1 degree of flaps here as we taxi. Alright, one thing I will be doing for these flights is I will be cutting out the cruise, and I'm going to time-lapse through the cruise, so that way the videos stay about 15 to 20 minutes. That's the length I'm looking for in general. So, yeah. Between 15 and 20 minutes. So, We'll cruise at about 6,000 feet today. Just get here. Oh, landing lights coming on. Strobes. Strobes are coming on. Lit up like a Christmas tree. Let's get out of here. Alright, and throttle it up. There's the power, a little too much. Drag that back, there we go. Bit of nose down pressure in this plane. Down the runway we are very heavy, wow. And up we go. In the climb, gears coming up. Make that right hand turn now to Gaviota. There's our angle. Let's go up a bit more with that pitch. Nav mode up a bit more. There we go. I like that pitch. And we'll just hold this here. I think we'll actually go up to, why don't we go up to 8,000 feet here. That will be our cruise. Okay, that is how you do that. Bring those flaps up. Gonna head into the soup in just a moment here. And go in instrument conditions. So yeah, pitch down now, gain some speed, and then pull it back up. Gain the speed, and back up we go. Autopilot's coming on, because we're going to be going into the soup. Don't really want to hand fly it through this. So there we go. On our way out of here, we can just take a look from the outside. That seems way too loud. There you go. Okay, we are flying with the beautiful V-States on. Gotta love V-States. Alright here, almost there we go, there's the soup. I think I will throw on the time lapse at about 5,000 feet here, so why don't we just see, let's go to this panel. If we're at 8,000 feet, we need to descend 24 miles away, so pretty much at wiggle. Or you know what, let's go up to 10,000 feet here, because yeah, it's long enough and I want to do that so that we can, oh, I forgot to set the altimeter. Let's see what it is. The altimeter here is going to be 299 or 8, but yeah, we'll just set that 299 or 8. I'm good, halfway to cruise here, so yeah, I'm not going to throw on that time lapse just yet, but looks like we will clear these mountains just fine. And we're out of here. And keep this high engine thrust, high performance climb here. Yeah, this plane is not the most fuel efficient plane, I'll say that. But, let's see here. San Ynez. Yeah, so we're pretty much going to reach cruise right at Gaviota. Let's just go mode Charlie, just because I know we don't need to, but why not? Out reporting, I guess. We are mostly above the clouds now. And on our way to Monterey. There we go. I was going to say Gaviota, but that's not correct. Almost a cruise here. Taxi lights can come off. I don't know why those were on. Oh, I hit taxi instead of landing lights. That's why. Oopsies. Don't need any of those lights on. It's a bus tie can come onto auto. Forgot that. And making our right turn. I can hear the alarm for 1,000 feet from your destination altitude. And we are flying with active sky currently. That is what I am getting my weather from. Just for your information. And if I didn't say it at the beginning, this is the Eclipse 550, which is what we are going to be taking for this entire series. It'll be the Eclipse 550. There's our cruise. I'm just going to get this speed way up, but I am going to throw on the time lapse here, so I will see you all at top of descent. Okay everybody, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that little time lapse there, but we are approaching our top of descent here. One thing that I did do was, the weather, it is very cloudy. I was going to go for the visual, but we are going to go into the localizer to 8 left, so I just plugged that in here. But we are going to start a descent here. That, down, 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 and bring this throttle back here. We're looking for 6100 by Charlie, so should go down one more notch here. And there we go. That's perfect. Just how we want it. So, I don't know if I'm going to put music over that time lapse, but if I did put music over it, I hope you enjoyed that. If I didn't put music over it, would you like me to? You can drop that in the comment section, and I can take a look at that. Another thing I will be doing here is in the description I will have the link to my Twitch channel, which you can follow. I stream on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. You can also get the link to my Discord server and join that, as well as the Studio 9 Discord server, which I explain more about in the channel trailer, so you can go look at that for information about what Studio 9 is. We actually just slow down here because we need to go below 250. Add a bit more throttle now. There we go. Landing lights are still on, that's perfect. Okay. There it is. Go up another notch here. There we go, that looks a little bit better. Bit more throttle here, don't want to lose too much speed right off the bat. We can scroll this here just so we have it like that. We have the frequency plugged in of 110.7. Let me just double check that. Yep, 110.7, and the course will be 278. So, yep, all of that is set. Just going to sync the heading in case we need it. And we can actually go up another notch here. Getting a bit more thrust out to maintain speed. No, keep losing sight of that. It's just covered by that ring. But about to turn left, and here we go, intercepting our course. Ready. Perfect. That's 6100, pretty much right at Charlie, which is what we're going to want, and then we can hit approach mode. And the plane will bring itself in. Once we're below the clouds, I will throw off the autopilot and we'll start this descent. But actually, let me grab the altimeter, 2997. Perfect, there's that. Throttle back a bit more here, and actually, nose down. There we go. That will re-intercept for us. So now that we're on this, I'm actually going to bring the altitude down a good while further. It said it's overcast at 1100, so we'll bring this down to like 800, I would say, until we take control. But I think what we can do here is actually hit approach mode. Let's see. Yep, localizer. captured. Glide slope armed. Okay. So let's actually change that to look 1. Okay, it's not actually captured yet, so it's good to know. We are not captured, so we don't accidentally... So I don't put too much trust in it. There are the mountains. I can easily clear these, no worry there. Alright, let's start to bring the speed back here. So this is just going to be a perfectly straight-in arrival here. Not too complicated. One thing I will be doing with this series is all flights will be, I'll try to keep them, at least for me, about an hour. For you, it'll just be, it won't matter how long they are, but I will keep them about an hour flights. This flight was, let's see, it's actually only been like half an hour, but half an hour to an hour is usually what I'm looking for here. And if any of you have any suggestions for the next legs, you can either drop them in the comments or join my Discord and send those over to me. My general route is north, at least right now, is north along the west coast of the U.S. So another place north of Monterey. It doesn't have to be exactly on the coast, but you know, keeping it generally on the coast. Nose down 1 more notch, coming in a bit high. Down like 2 notches. And those throttles back. Okay, we should be clear of those mountains. Yeah, we're gonna be fine here. Okay, I'm waiting just until we intercept that glide slope. Now just keep slowing it down. We are good over these mountains, just coming in nice and low. Low and slow, that's how you want to approach. Okay, I'm still waiting for this glide slope to capture. Approach. Yeah, pitch until the glide slope. We're still on GPS. Huh. Okay, can we maybe come into view of the airport in a second, or is this cloud just going to stay right in our way? No, we really want to bring the speed back here. Really slow this thing down. You can see the ocean here. There's our runway. That, okay, nose up 1 notch, we're coming in a bit low. There's our runway, okay. I want to hit, actually, no. Look 2. Okay. Should be flying on that now. Really bring the speed way back. Drop the gear here. And throw out 1 degree of flaps. Really start to slow this thing down. As that's slowing down, give it a bit more throttle here. Bit more throttle. Still coming in a bit low. Pitch up 1 more notch. Now we can bring that throttle back a bit more. Oh no, bring it up a bit more, not back. When you pitch up, you need to increase the throttle. That's something I always gotta remember. Okay, it doesn't look like our glide slope is gonna come alive. Maybe there is no glide slope here. I probably should check that on the charts. Yeah, I don't think there are. Yeah, there is no actual glide slope here, so. Autopilot's coming off, flaps going full. Bring that throttle back. My airplane. Let's land this thing. Okay, nose down a bit. Bring the speed back. Usually you look to land at about 100 knots in this plane. So, speed back, a bit high. Bring the nose down. We are getting quite a bit of wind here. I think. It feels pretty windy. I don't know if that's just my flying or... I don't know how my flying could simulate wind, but almost seems like it is. Alright, and we can actually bring this engine sounds. Actually, I think they're just loud enough. The engine sounds actually might be a bit loud. Let me turn those down. I wasn't paying attention to the volume. Because I have it pretty low in my headphones, but I don't know if it's low for you guys. So, it's about 100 knots. Hold that. On the way down. Pitch down a bit more. Get back on the poppies. We're looking for 2 white, 2 red on those lights. Those are the poppy lights. And, yeah, they're pretty show if they're more white than red, you're too high. More red than white, you're too low. 2 red, 2 white means you're on the perfect glide path to land on the runway. So we are a bit high here. So we're just going to come down here. Idle those throttles out. Hold that nose down pitch for a minute here. Alright, there's 1 red. Bring that pitch up a bit. This plane does not have spoilers, but we are going to slow down just fine here. I can already see that. Oh. Little stutter there. That's fine though. Throttle up a bit more now. And a bit more now. Okay. Speed is good. 2 white, 2 red. We're good to land here. Let's bring her down nicely. Just set her right down. Okay, coming in a bit low now. Pitch it up. Bit more throttle now. Just down a bit more now. Keep on that glide path. Speed's okay. A little low for my liking. But actually bring those throttles back as we are going to increase the descent right here. Throttles well back. Okay. Speed's looking okay. Over the numbers. Let's set her down. Idle those throttles out. Hold that upward pitch now. Flare this thing. I flared it way too early, but that's okay. It's a long runway. Hold that. Okay, we're down. No reversers. Just manual brakes. In the decel. And there we go. Welcome to Monterey. Bring those flaps up. Here's our first leg of the Around the World series. We are going to park this thing up here. But that was a successful first leg, if I do say so. Let's see, we'll not park there. I do not have a scenery here. That's why we see a Lion Air and a KLM 737 at Monterey. So don't worry about that. That's just the scenery. Okay, let's get taxi lights on, landing lights off, strobe lights coming off here. Where's the clear flight plan button? Oh, there we go. Delete flight plan, yep. Clear that flight plan there. Go back. All the autopilot stuff is coming off. Okay. And also that plane is floating. I really need to find a scenery for here, but I guess I don't really fly here that much anyway, so it's not that important. Got CRJ 200 there. Air France CRJ 200. I don't even know if Air France has CRJ 200s, but even so, they are definitely not flying to Monterey. But let's just pull in here. We'll park in between these two planes. And we won't deal with turning around. We'll just park it here. Alrighty. Let's throw on that parking brake. Engine's coming off. We are going to go here. Ground, grab the GPU. Chocks. No, not yet. No chocks yet. But we can just begin to shut this thing down. I want to get the chocks. Can I do them now? Why is this? There we go. Chocks are on. Alright, I hope everybody enjoyed the first episode of Around the World and the first episode of my new YouTube channel. If you liked it, please drop a subscribe to this channel and hit the bell so you get notifications of when my new uploads come out. Once again, I sincerely hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all around. Bye.